What they say about watched pots boiling definitely goes for major construction projects. I mean, they just seem to go on forever, especially when it's something as highly anticipated as the upgrades to the Stafford schools. So, we sat down with Stafford Municipal School District Superintendent Dr. Lance Hint for an update.
Well, we're about midway through. Last night our Director of Construction and Facilities and Operations gave the board a update, and he presented some information that indicated we're more than 50% complete with all projects. The expenditure of the bonds are at about 50% as well. Just to give you a little idea of where we're at, the 92,000 square feet of instructional space for the College and Career Center. The shell is complete. They're still working on some of the things inside, with the goal and plan being that they move from that structure into the high school mid-May, start of June, and then they do all the work in the high school this summer so that we're ready to go come August next year. The 24 classrooms that were added to the primary school to provide additional space and to help with our growing dual language Chinese Vietnamese programs are about complete. They're online to be finished completely around spring break. We look to get those classrooms furnished and ready to go for next year. The maintenance facility is 100% complete. We're working out of it. It's a great additional space for us here in the district. And then they've got some of the athletic projects still going, with the hopes of having those finished, weather permitting, come start of February, so that when our track season starts, and by the way, we've got a very high-powered track season in front of us. Last year we were second at state, and we're looking forward to taking state this year. So we've got our long jump pit, our pole vault pit, our triple jump pit, shot and discus rings all being constructed at this time. So we're in good shape with the bond. We're on time, we're on budget, and we're on schedule. I'll tell you what, the future is so bright for this district. We talked about the construction, but it's what that construction is going to provide us instructionally. We're so fortunate in Stafford. I'm going to tell you right now, I go to a lot of meetings and I sit with my superintendent buddies, and we have such an opportunity here to provide an exceptional education for kids. Our elementary schools, we're sitting at 22-to-1 or less student to teacher ratios. Matter of fact, at the pre-K and kindergarten level, they're at 18-to-1. At our high school levels, our class loads are 24-to-1. In some cases, some of our higher level courses, we may have 26. These are uncommon and unspoken of numbers, good numbers as far as teacher to student ratios versus other school districts. Just some of our neighbors wish that they had our numbers. So I think with what the bond's doing with the brick and the mortar, and what we're doing instructionally, working with our teachers to train them on site, it's going to provide our kids with such opportunities. We've got 12 academy programs coming in at the high school. 8 of them are already online, and then next year we'll be adding the law enforcement, health occupations. We're also going to be adding the culinary arts and hotel and restaurant management. These are opportunities for kids to get a certification so that when they leave our setting, they can be gainfully employed, making more than minimum wage with a certification, working towards an associate's degree, and in most cases towards a 4-year degree in a field that can really benefit them and provide them with a lifelong career.
If you'd like the latest news from the school district, it's just a mouse click away at staffordmsd.org. For Spartan Spotlight, this is Randall Williams.